June 28th, day 34. Our position is 45 degrees north latitude, 143 degrees west longitude. We're 922 miles from Cape Flattery. The gales have passed temporarily. We are very grateful to have calm seas and light winds, and even more grateful for the fact that the boat's been steering herself now for about 12 hours. So the crew have gotten some much needed rest, warming up and generally resting because we needed it. We've been doing 2 hours on, 2 hours off for several days, and that gets pretty tiring after a while, getting an hour and a half worth of sleep at a time. But we're well rested and well fed, and ticking off the miles down to 922 from our destination. The rendezvous starts tomorrow, and with 900 miles to go, I don't think we're going to make it, but that's okay. We'll be in the area for a while. We'll get to see all our friends, I'm sure. No further problems with the boat, no more damage, no more broken gear. With the waves washing over us the way they were, we got quite a bit of water running down the inside of the hull, but not so much that it's a problem. Pumping the bilge every morning, I'm getting not much more than a gallon of water out of there every day, so everything good. The water maker, we ran the water maker for a couple of hours yesterday. That little device is an amazing thing. It's a Power Survivor 40E. Seems to draw almost no electricity. It makes a gallon and a half of fresh water per hour, approximately. Less up here where the water's cold, but it makes plenty of fresh water for us, and it's been a real godsend, I'm telling you. Really glad Laura talked me into that one. It was expensive, but I'm really glad we got it. So we'll be doing more about that installation and the device itself later on. We're just resting right now. We've got to dig some stuff out of a forward locker and replenish our pantry from supplies that are stored a little deeper in the boat. Bree, as you can see, is holding up fairly well, and you know, other than being tired from the weather, we're in good spirits and good health. You know, I'm looking pretty scruffy. It's getting really... I don't know, what do you think? Should I keep it? I could really use a shave, though. It'll feel really good to shave. And we're looking forward to stopping at Lealea Bay. Lealea Bay was not our first plan, but it is the first place where we can stop. And after doing a little research on the place in our cruising guides and charts and what have you, it looks like an interesting place. So we're looking forward to stopping at Lealea Bay when we get to Cape Flattery, and maybe spend a day there before we head farther in. First place where we can check in, call Laura's mom. We are going to be overdue, so we're not going to be overdue.
I think we should be in about 42, 43 days.
42, 43 days overall? Yeah, that's probably about right. If our progress continues the way it has been, it'll be 42 or 43 days for our trip, which is a long passage for this particular trip. And we got a lot to talk about, a lot to write about, and a very interesting story to tell. So, and we have a lot of work to do on the boat when we get there. I had hoped that we would just be able to show up, party with our friends, and go cruising, but that is not going to happen. We have to get in, get the boat someplace where we can work on it, and get to work, because we got a lot to do. So that's our log for June 28th, day 34 of our trip. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship.